activity. Like I said, it's the typical tactic. And that is...
So they suspected partisan activity, put everybody in
They
the
didn't
church.
suspect that there had been some sort of activity, and so they did their standard tactic, rounded up lots of people as a reprisal, and threatened to kill. And then in the course of that, someone said something also about Sema. So I don't think they rounded up the people because of Sema. I don't know, but that's my understanding, that they didn't round up the people because of Sema, but Sema was just in here, and then someone said
No,
something.
because I was doing the bagging, Brenda disappeared. Brenda ran away because my sister and I were not together. Because if one of us get killed, the other one should survive. Because if they catch you both, then
you're both gone.
Right. So what happened, I used to go from one end to the other, and Brenda used to go from the other end. So then at night, we used to get together in the woods.
Is this Karpylivka or Sarny? I mean...
no, here, Karpylivka.
Karpylivka.
We in the woods over here, before we went to Karasin to look for Paikon. So, my sister, when the partisans were fighting with the Germans, they were fighting with the Germans a week before, and lots of Germans got killed by the partisans. But the Germans got so mad at them, so they didn't do anything right away, but a week later they came back and they ringed the whole town. So some people escaped and some people did not escape. And I was among the one who didn't escape because I didn't know what it was. So I was in a family to stop over there to ask some food. But what happened, she said, no, everybody has to go to church because the Germans, everybody, his wife escaped and he has some children. He said, you walk with me to the church. I said, no, but they're going to kill me. So I walked with the person to the church. But when I saw the German, I was totally panicky. Not panic, but you could see my face, I was scared. So when I came over here, somebody told him it was a Jewish child in the church. So I was praying to the Madonna really hard, and the mayor from the town came. She said, everybody, we all go and die together, but we're not going to give you away to the Germans. So what happened afterwards, suddenly the Germans, they had grenades underneath the church because they told the people they're going to blow up the church if they're not going to give me to them. But somehow the mayor said no, because we're all going to die. So what happened? Suddenly they said everybody can go, but they called names. But a lot of people, the mayor said to me, a lot of people escaped. You see, some people escaped. So he said to me, you walk with me, and you'll be part of the family. Then when it comes to me, they stop calling names.
Just before.
You see, that's what happened.
Before that,
Before my name, they let everybody go free. But can you imagine, I was walking like a zombie. I was so scared. My knee was scared. And then suddenly my sister came and she started to cry and scream and holler. She said, we are going to be always together. And I said, no, we cannot be together because one of us has to survive. Otherwise, both of us will be killed. So I was with my sister till she went to the partisans. And she left me with a family, with a Christian family in Karasin. They were nasty to me. They were really nasty. I don't remember the family, but they were very nasty. So, but Karpylivka was wonderful to me. And I never forget that. I mean, that's the true story, you see. And I never forget the church.
That is making sense with my members.
How many people would do that? I don't think even the Jews would do that. Just for one person, 250 people should be killed. I mean, you know, you have to be a humanitarian to do a thing like that. You know, it was a tough situation. But everything in life is happened for a reason. I don't know what's the reason. Maybe I'm a devil one. The devil usually survives. That's all. I really don't know. I mean, I do not understand. Huh? Something happened? Somebody said? But that's the story with the church. And believe me or not, every time I think about the church and everything what happened, I still get this. I was a little bit crazy afterwards. I really was very confused. No, I was I wasn't sure, what's happening with my life. And even when I came to the United States, I was still confused. Because, psychologically, you get affected. But life goes on and you have to make a new life, and that's the way it works. I cannot look back what happened. I have to look every day is a present. So, and I feel very strong I feel strong to Karpylivka people.
Very good for you. The Karpylivka people were very good to you.
They were good to the Jews, good to Herschel, good to your mother, good to me. And that's the story. And this young lady we were staying in the same church.